Hey, Olivia here. Welcome to my channel. I'm back for another speed build. Today I built grandma's house. So maybe not like your typical grandma's house. This is a play on my actual grandma's layout of her old house. She passed away a long time ago, but I woke up thinking about her and playing around with the layout seemed kind of fitting today. So this is what I ended up with. This is her layout minus a couple things. She lived in a lake house that had another 2 rooms and a bathroom. I just wanted to keep it simple for the video's sake. So I just did like the main kitchen, dining area, and then the living room, sitting little area, and then the bedroom, bathroom. It got me thinking earlier about why I love Sims so much, and it just adds to the list of a million things. But the ability to really create spaces that you hold a lot of memories at, spaces you would not be able to go to. Like, we don't own this property anymore. We would not be able to just walk in the door and, like, reminisce. So it's really cool to create spaces in Sims where I like literally was building this stuff and like thinking about being in the kitchen with my grandma, and I was thinking about this, and oh yeah, this little space was here, and and like what I would do now kind of just brings everything full circle, and it's just so fun. Gaming can be that deep, and that's what's so great. It's like I love to escape when I play Sims, but it's also really awesome to kind of go down memory lane and a couple of different builds. Or like if you have a friend's house, I've built like my old friend's house before. It made me think about all the sleepovers I had there, or maybe you like build another place that just kind of brought those memories, and it's just a pretty cool. Another reason why I love it so much. Well, I don't think anyone noticed all of my, 9 followers, but I have been gone for 3 to 4 months. My computer decided one day it was not going to open up Sims, and honestly, it had just been a crazy busy season, so I hadn't had a chance to even mess with it. Randomly today, I click on Sims. I rebooted my computer and just came up, and it just like made me think, maybe I'll sign in, try it, whatever. It worked. And I was so excited. I really was. And I come to realize it's probably because, weeks ago, once it wasn't working, there was really no need to have my extra external drive on my desktop. So I just like put it up in a drawer. And that really made sense. The reason why it was loading was because my external drive wasn't connected. So what the problem with that is well, all my CC is on that drive, right? So I realized it was the actual CC was the issue. There must have been some type of, file corrupt or something on there. So I kind of had to start fresh, and that gave me like so much anxiety to think about losing all my CC. It's kind of a sad day here, but it's also cool because I'm kind of like getting back into the swing of things. I feel really, really weird without all my stuff. I think this build was extremely hard for me. It's not my best work, and I think it's because I don't have all the items that I normally have. I'm like looking for things, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I don't have it. And it was kind of frustrating. I know you got to start somewhere. I know whenever you lose CC, you kind of have to start. So today was my starting point, and I did a lot of shopping, but obviously it's not going to be good enough for me because I just was so used to having so much. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm back, and I'm back kind of ish. I do need to do a lot more shopping so that way I feel, I just worry that I'm always going to miss like a couple things. I know there's like mirrors I love, and I know there's like certain side tables that I want that I need to find. And I think I just need to get used to knowing that that's just not going to happen. That's not a reality. And starting new is not the worst thing in the world. When it comes to like pillows, I'm just distraught over it because I mean, I am just a pillow collector, and I had for I don't know 4 or 5 years been collecting on Tumblr and the Sims Resource or on any other website, just all the cool pillows. And that really hurt my heart today to realize that I just don't have those. Um, I do have them on my drive. I have a mod folder that I could by chance get in there at some point and figure out maybe it was just like the last download I did or something. But for now, just to save the headache, I am going through heartache instead and just not having my stuff. So blah blah blah, right? So that's a CC person's issue. Um, it's been a rough day. But how the heck are you? Enough about me. I hope you're doing great. You know, we're getting into the fall season, and I don't know about you, but I just feel like time changes for me. Let me explain. So it's almost like in spring and summer, we're going, doing this, doing that, busy, busy, busy. And then there's just this moment, and it was for me, it was this week, like midweek, time just kind of starts to slow down. I don't know. I know we all have different busy seasons. It doesn't necessarily mean that my busy season's your busy season, but maybe you can relate a little bit. It's just kind of this good vibe feel. I got in the mood to do like a little bit of a refresh through the house, got some fall stuff out, started feeling kind of Halloweeny, went and bought some mums for the front yard. I mean, it's just all good vibes here, and things are starting to slow down. I am totally here for it. I have been going on fumes even. I just have had little to no energy because I'm just so tired. So this is going to be a nice change of pace, and I am totally here for it. You know what else I am here for? I'm here for the new book I'm reading. It is called How Are You Really by, I forgot her first name, but last name is Kutchner. She is the host of the Gold Digger podcast. I have not heard her podcast yet, but I'm telling you what, this book is awesome. I really have tried to get out of the self help books. I feel as though any self help book that's trending and out there, I own it. And the trouble with that is I don't feel as though they're mudded, right? Like a lot of them are just telling the same thing, and I was getting frustrated by that. Here I am spending $20 to hear the same thing. You know, you hear the same, you got this, and you're going to get yourself out of this, and this is how you're going to do it. It's the same tips, right? Like kind of get your head out of your butt, and it's just saying it in different ways. So I was kind of mad at myself for buying this book because it is kind of a self-help book, but I love it. Can't say enough things about it. There's not enough time in this video for me to explain to you how much I love it, but if you're looking for an easy read, this book is it. I got it at Target. It's everywhere, probably Amazon, whatever. It's again, How Are You Really? And that's crazy because it's like so simple. But when is the last time you asked yourself, like, how are you really? You know, like, really though, you know, and you pause and allowed yourself to answer. And that's kind of what she kind of goes through. But it's a little bit different because she's the first chapter, it is kind of like a self help book style, but then she gets into chapter two and starts talking about experiences and things that in her life has like helped her grow and things. It's just, it's a great book. It really is. So if you're looking for something to read, something to cozy up with as time starts to get chilly out, it is it. I'm telling you, it's a great book. I hope to kind of really pick it up this weekend and finish it, and I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, I'm loving it. I feel like we all need a reminder to ask ourselves how we are because, you know, at the end of the day, we are responsible for ourselves and how we feel. And I don't know if you're like me, I stay busy a lot. And I know it's on purpose because if I stop, man, I'd actually have to deal with some stuff, right? So I know I can't be alone in that. And that's kind of what she talks about a lot is we get so used to being busy, 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 and it's actually because we are doing it on purpose so that way we don't have to think about some stuff that's going on. So I know I can relate to that. I don't know if you can, but it's a great book. Any plans this weekend? Maybe how about none? That's the best plans to have. I was just thinking about that earlier. Pre-COVID, we were the kind of people that were out all the time. And it was like we live in a big city, so there's always something going on. I was taking my kids to the zoo, to here, to this park, to that, to that. And then COVID has almost like made everything obviously just kind of slow down. We were forced to be in our homes a lot more. And that's when I was like, really, just like I think everybody else, like making their houses super, super cozy. And then we was reminded of like how awesome it is to just be at home. Like there's a lot of like peace in that, like being at home in your own space, your own snacks. I mean, it's the best thing like ever. And I haven't changed. Even when things got normal, I have been completely converted to a homebody. I'm totally fine with it. But this weekend, put out of office. If you're new here, I own a charcuterie business and This time last week, I was like, I'm putting out of office on this weekend. And I did it. And I didn't have a lot on the calendar. I do have a couple deliveries for Sunday, but I was like, aside from that, anyone who contacts me, it's a no. It's a hard no. I'm going to have a weekend to do nothing because things have been so crazy. And I'm glad I did because now I get to maybe watch Hocus Pocus 2 because it's been out for a whole week and I have not watched it. I know you don't know me, but I am like a super Hocus Pocus fan. I even went to Salem last year, went to all the movie sites and all that. Like I'm a true fangirl, okay? And I have not seen the movie, which is just I should be doing that right now. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I think now at this point I'm almost like afraid to like watch it. I've heard such good and bad, but I just want to like watch it when the time is right if that makes sense. I kind of want to like have snacks and like I talk about snacks a lot. It's a thing, but I want to have like all the snacks and I want to have like a quiet house and no one to bug me and nothing going on and my phone off and like I want to actually pay attention to it. So that should happen probably Sunday and I'm so excited for it. If you've seen it, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I just want to know what you think. Don't give me any spoilers in case I don't get to watch it yet, but I I have high hopes. I have high hopes because even though the negative stuff I've read, I feel like people tend to be negative. It's easy to be negative. It's way more easy to be negative than it is positive, and um, maybe they're being tough critics. That's what I'm gonna play it out to be. We will see. I will be the judge. Hopefully this weekend. Here's your reminder, because we all need a reminder every now and then. This is your reminder to slow down. Schedule a day or weekend if you can of doing absolutely nothing in your own house with your own snacks, your own blanket, your own cozy spot of doing nothing. We all need that every now and then. Our bodies need it. And I'm telling you right now, if we don't do it, our bodies will do it for us by being worn out and sick. So just give yourself that. This is your reminder if you need it. Find some time to just chill out. All right, before I go, can we talk about this layout in the bathroom? This is actually how it was at my grandma's house. And it was just like normal to me because I that's how I grew up, like taking a shower in the bedroom, totally normal. And my parents bought a house when I was 12 years old and they too their bathroom was just open up to their bedroom. And then when we were shopping for houses, my realtor one day we went she's like the bathroom is super super weird and I was like, "Okay." And we get to the house and it's just like this. It's open. I was like, "Oh, it's not too weird." I mean, I've seen some bathrooms like this and she was just like, "Oh, I've never seen it." So, I don't know, is it weird to you? It is kind of weird. I wouldn't personally want that now. Like I want privacy. I want a door to shut and have a shower, especially with kids. Like they just be hanging out in there. I could just see it now. But yeah, just thought I'd explain kind of the weird layout and wonder like, is it normal for you? Like, have you seen that before? I'd love to know. If you like this video, if you like what I'm doing, I'd love for you to do all the YouTubey things like share, comment, all those things for me. That would be so great. And I will talk to you next time.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. We talk on the phone every night. Love to hear your voice. Not sleeping well, and I know that you're right.